On his way home, the man is driving alone. It's getting late. Out of nowhere, a rat suddenly darts across the road. He panics and jerks the steering wheel. The car slams straight into the bridge railing. One of the wheels hangs off the edge. The man freezes, because right beneath him is a dark river with fast-moving water. He tries to restart the engine. At the worst possible moment, the rain starts pouring down. Luckily, the car turns back on. In his panic, he floors the gas pedal. The tires spin wildly on the wet surface. The car completely loses control. Half of the car is now hanging off the bridge. The weight shifts. The back wheels lift up too. He tries to get out and run, but his clothes get caught in the door. The next second, the car and the man plunge straight into the river. Cold water rushes in. He starts choking, unable to breathe. He struggles with everything he has, rips off his jacket, and fights his way up. He finally breaks the surface, only to be slammed into a concrete pillar by the current. Everything goes black. The next morning, he wakes up on a beach. A golden retriever is licking the wound on his forehead. The dog's owner helps him up. The man looks completely lost. His mind is blank. He doesn't even know who he is. The old man decides to take him back to town. What he doesn't know is, this decision will set off a huge misunderstanding. When they arrive, the man is drawn to old photos in a shop window. The old man explains that, during World War II, the town lost 62 young men. Almost every family lost someone. The president even approved a war memorial for the town, but the people never had the heart to put it up. The pain was still too fresh. The old man takes him to a diner. The man eats like he hasn't eaten in days. He doesn't notice the strange looks from the waitress. A doctor walks in and spots him. He stops cold. The doctor asks who he is. The man has no answer. After checking him out, the doctor finds nothing wrong, except a head injury. His conclusion, amnesia. Word spreads fast. An elderly man named Harry rushes over. The moment he sees him, he's stunned, because this man looks exactly like his son Luke, who went missing in the war 10 years ago. Harry takes him home immediately. They live above an old movie theater. Ever since Luke disappeared, the theater has been closed. Harry shows him old photos, hoping something will trigger his memory. Nothing does. Not wanting to pressure him, Harry goes to make some coffee. When he comes back, the man is asleep on the couch. Harry quietly takes off his shoes and covers him with a blanket. The next morning, the man wakes up to 3 people staring at him. Harry looks at the son he thought he'd lost forever. For the first time in years, he feels hope again. He tracks down his old co-workers and decides to reopen the theater. But the man takes one look at the place and shuts the idea down. To him, it's a collapsing wreck. Harry disagrees. He talks about how this used to be the heart of the town. People bought a ticket and escaped into another world. None of it moves the man. He doesn't even know who he is. Why would he care about a theater? Harry takes him to the cemetery. 62 fallen soldiers are buried there. They stop at Luke's grave. Harry opens a case and takes out a medal. Luke once saved 8 fellow soldiers. Then he vanished overseas. News that Luke is back spreads through town. People come by nonstop, sharing old memories. Only Bob stays quiet. Bob is one of the few who actually survived the war. He knows right away, this man is not Luke. The mayor plans a welcome celebration. Everything goes silent when a woman arrives. Her name is Adele, Luke's fiancée. She stares at the man, speechless. Adele takes him to their old hideout. She shows him the memorial that was never put on display. She tells him their story, from childhood to the promise before the war. His memory stays empty. The next day, she takes him somewhere else. She realizes he remembers movie plots clearly, but nothing about his own life. At the welcome party, Luke's old music teacher makes a suggestion. He wants Luke to play the piano. The man panics. He can't play at all, but with everyone watching, he sits down at the piano. At first, he just presses random keys. Then suddenly, a lively jazz tune flows out. The entire room lights up. After the party, Bob stops him. He warns him not to hurt the town. They've already lost too much. Later, the man finally decides to accept Luke's role. He agrees to help Harry reopen the theater. They apply for funding. They fix it together. The whole town pitches in. For the first time in 10 years, the town comes alive again. Just as the theater is about to reopen, federal agents arrive. They found the wrecked car in the river. They found his ID. On opening night, as a movie plays on screen, something clicks. He starts reciting the lines. It's his movie. His memory comes flooding back. He's not Luke. His name is Peter. He's a Hollywood screenwriter. The truth comes out. He's accused of being a spy. A hearing is scheduled. In the end, Peter chooses to speak honestly. His words move everyone in the room. He's declared innocent. In the final moments, Peter returns to the town. The people finally understand. It was never about the name Luke. It was about the kindness and courage this man shared with him.